Morning, everybody. So decided to do a little shooting video today. Geez, it's the middle of February and the weather is absolutely beautiful. The sun's out, don't even have a jacket on. We're hoping to get some storm next week. We're, in this country, we're always begging for water, and right now it's no different. But it's nice weather as it is. I thought I'd take advantage of it. So I'm gonna shoot my 45 ACP. So I got a couple here I'll show you. So this guy is a Blackhawk 45 ACP convertible. So it has a 45 Colt cylinder and the ACP cylinder. Of course, I'm a single action revolver guy. I love my revolvers. I've had a hit and miss relationship with 45 ACP, but I found some articles from the old riders, Skeeter Skelton, and some of those old guys that they've had good luck with these. So I decided to go ahead and buy one. And I'll be honest with you, I've never shot a 45 Colt in it, only 45 ACP. And we'll see how it goes today, but I've had great luck with this, shooting super accurate. So I'm not gonna shoot it, but I've also got a SIG 320 and 45 ACP. I've really enjoyed this gun. Of course, it's empty. This is really not my forte of guns. I'm old school. I like the traditional stuff, but this is a dandy little semi-auto 45. Holds, this is the compact version, so it holds 9 rounds. I've carried this gun a lot. They're super durable. This gun's pretty accurate. I've shot several different loads in it and had great success with this 320. I'll do a video on it one of these days, but this is a great little gun. So here's my son, that he's all modern. He likes all the striker fired stuff. I almost prefer the single action revolver or double action revolver. So back to the traditional stuff. Here's a pair of ordnance 1911. So this guy's double stack, holds 10 rounds. This is the P13 version. So it's essentially a commander. 4-inch barrel, little shorter grip frame. I bought this gun a few years ago, and it was interesting thing, because when I found it, I called the guy. He actually was in the Cabela's back in the Midwest, and he says, yeah, we've got it here. And he said, I'll tell you, it's in pretty rough shape. And he was right. I got it for a decent price. Basically did a complete rebuild on this gun. Put new sights on it. These are Dawson precision sights. The sight that was on it was all rusted, and I did monkey around with it quite a bit and never did get the sight right. So I just went ahead and replaced it. That's a great sight. The magazines, so these guys, when they originally come out, they called them a 13-round magazine. Well, what happened, and if you read stuff on Pair Ordnance, there's a lot of bad reviews on them out there. 90% of the problems with the magazine. What's happened is, to stuff 13 rounds of 45 ACP in this magazine, you don't have enough spring. So I bought it, same thing, I had tons of trouble with it, wouldn't cycle, wouldn't do this, wouldn't do that. Ended up buying 2 factory Pair Ordnance mags. They wouldn't work either. So I've got 3 mags for this guy, and I've put new Wolf springs in them. Well, now the 13-round mag is a 10-round mag, which I'm okay with, but it functions perfectly. These guns are kind of sleepers. I've had really great luck with this Pair Ordnance. I really like it, and this guy is accurate. I'll do a video on it one of these days, but it is super accurate. I've read some articles of these old Canadian-made ones. They're almost custom. It's got a ramp barrel. Had great luck with this. So, alrighty, let's get to shooting the Blackhawk. So the ammo I'm shooting today, 4.5 grains of tight group. This is a home cast bullet, just made out of wheel weights I've made here. I did a video on casting bullets, not too long ago. I was running 2 molds that day with 45-70 bullet and this bullet. It's a round nose flat point. It cycles great and all those autos, and shoots good in this Blackhawk. It's going about 850 feet per second. It's a dandy. I've had a ton of fun with it. Like I say, it's 230 grain bullet going 850 feet. That's pretty substantial. That's something a guy, pretty much equal to the 45 Colt factory original load. So anyway, that's what I'll be shooting today. I've got some other loads. These are a 200 grain semi-wad cutter. These are the H&G 68 design, and these bullets actually came from Badman bullets. I don't powder coat. I believe in it. I like it. It's just another step I don't hassle with. I found these. They had them in stock here. It's been probably a year ago. But these autos really like these semi-wide cutters. So with this Blackhawk, it'll shoot either one acceptable. What I've kind of went to is having this round nose flat point is my revolver load. This is my auto load, but they, in all practical purposes, they interchange. That pair of ordnance seems like this semi-wide cutter slightly better than this. It shoots them acceptable, but you know, this might shoot an 1.5 group, this might shoot an inch group, or you know, some of that nature. But today we're going to be just shooting on this, or we're shooting these round nose flat point bullets, and we'll see how it goes. So you know, when I was first looking at getting this, you know, everybody loves 45 Colt. I'm no different. I've done a lot with 45 Colts over the years, but I'll tell you the versatility of having a revolver with the same cartridge as these two autos. And 45 ACP is truly one of America's most popular calibers. I bought, just off the local classified ads, I bought, I don't know how much, literally probably close to a 5-gallon bucket full of empty brass for pennies. And that's why I really leaned toward this over the 45 Colt. Is 45 Colt components are a little expensive. You're never going to find a 5-gallon bucket of 45 Colt empty brass for pennies like you do these 45 ACPs. Essentially, the performance is the same. I mean, true, you can hot rod the 45 Colts. I don't need that. If I need a hot rod handgun, I'll shoot a 44 Magnum. But so anyway, it's been a great thing for me. Like I say, I've got literally buckets of ammo for it, and to have the versatility to shoot these semi-autos and this revolver in the same caliber, it's been a great thing. So, well, let's get to shooting. We'll walk up the target and see what that 3 shots was. You know, I've had great luck with this gun, but I don't know why. Sometimes I have days like that. I just, you know, some days I'm shooting really good, nice, tight groups, and other days it's not as good. But this one looks a little better. I'll show you what we got. So these are the last 3. 1, 2, 3. That's about under 2 inches. I've shot a lot better with that gun, but you know, I could live with that out of a 4-inch gun. So we'll mark these with a pen and see if we can get any better. So I marked these 3 with the pen. Hopefully you guys see that in the camera. But I mean, point of impact, I mean, the group is centered right where it should be. Hopefully I can tighten that group up just a little bit. But still, for a 4-inch gun, 2-inch groups at 100 or 25 yards, I probably could live with that. I mean, I've shot this gun quite a bit. I've shot better groups with it. Hopefully today I'll get warmed up and be able to do one better. So we'll give her a try. So, all right, that last 3-shot group was about 2 inches or so. Hopefully we'll get warmed up and be able to do a little better group on this round. All right, let's see what we got. That group's about the same. So I got 1, 2, 3, maybe a little bit over, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not having one of those great group shooting days. We'll give her another shot on this other target. All right, so that last group is about 2 inches still, so it's pretty consistent. I'm hoping a little better group, but I don't know, I just have one of those days once in a while. 2 inches is about the best I can get. All right, we'll have a look at that one. All right, guys, this would be a good place to quit. So these 3 are the ones I marked with the pan. Hope you guys can see that in the camera. And these were my next 3. So I got 1, 2, 3. That's about how that gun's shooting. That's slightly over an inch. That crease of my finger is roughly an inch. So I got 3 shots, slightly over an inch. You know, that's how that gun's been shooting. For whatever reason, I was having a little bit of an off day, but I'll live with that. That's a good place to quit. You know, the right point, you know, like even on this target over here, center of the group is pretty much right where I want it. That's where it's shooting here. So I think that's a great place to quit. All right. Well, I was glad to be able to get a good group. That's how that gun shot in the past. Is that, you know, usually I can get 3 shots under an inch and a half fairly easy. Today I was kind of having an off day. It took me a couple practice runs to get it, but you know, I've been so happy with that gun just because even that first or the second target there, I had 6 shots under about 2.5 inches. You know, in all practical purposes, the gun's plenty accurate for an everyday carry gun. I carry that gun a lot in the mountains in the spring and in the fall. 2.5 inches of 6 shots at 25 yards. That's accuracy wise, it's plenty good. You know, 4-inch gun like that, you know, I know that with handguns, you add a couple inches of barrel length, you can improve accuracy quite a bit. So now what I'm gonna do is I've got a 50-yard gong set up, and I have a lot of fun shooting that offhand. Tell you what, to shoot a target 50 yards offhand with a handgun is pretty difficult. I'll have a lot of misses today, I'm sure, but we'll have some fun with it. I got a GoPro set up there. Hopefully we can do some split screen and hopefully I can hit a few. But anyway, I think it's a 12-inch gong, so 50 yards offhand. That's a pretty good challenge. I had a lot of fun doing that, and we'll see how it goes. All right, everybody, so here we are. I got it set up. I don't know how well you can see it through that camera, but I got a GoPro up there. Hopefully we can do some split screen shots, but 4 5/8 45 ACP at 50 yards. See how it goes. Hey, there's a hit. Well, 1 out of 6. That ain't too good. All right, so I got 6 rounds of the 200 grain semi-wide cutters. That's the beauty of these 45 ACP. This ammo's about interchangeable. Hopefully I can hit something. We'll give it a try. that's flat terrible right there. I'm gonna get on the bench. I gotta end with hitting something. So all right, I'm gonna cheat there for a minute. I'm gonna go get over there on my rest and see if I can hit that thing at 50 yards. All right, you guys, so that was 5 out of 6 at 50 off the rest, so I better call that quits. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. What a fun day shooting. It's, you know, I'm fortunate here at the ranch. I got this little shooting range. This is just in my backyard. This is only 200 yards from my house, so I'm pretty lucky. Live in America like this, and we can just have a little bit of land and go out in our backyards and shoot, and it's a great thing for me. It's a lot of fun, you know. I'm sure everybody that's watched this channel has watched Hickok 45, and he talks about shooting is fun. For me, I have a ton of fun back here. It's quick, it's easy. I can run back here and shoot a box of shells and be back in the house in, you know, less than an hour. So it's a ton of fun. But to wrap this up, just saying, if anybody's on the fence of looking at one of these Blackhawks with a 45 ACP cylinder, you know, you just don't hear a lot of people talking about them. I'm not sure why. It is a great deal. Like I say, you guys seen the accuracy potential. I think those first few groups were just my fault, but tell you, the gun is a great gun. Of course, Ruger Blackhawk's got a reputation of being built like a tank. Can't hardly break them with a hammer. Great gun. For me, that's my outside pack gun. When I go to the mountain in the spring, we do a lot of fencing up there. And in the fall when we're gathering, that gun's ridden in a holster on a horse with me a million miles, and it's just a real handy deal. So like I say, if you guys are on the fence about it, it's a neat thing. So Jerry Michalek made Smith & Wesson revolvers in 45 ACP real popular. I've never seen one. You know, on gun site internet, you can see all kinds of them, but I've never seen one in real life. So I don't know if they're just that popular, that they just don't last, or what's the story on them. But old Michalek's done a ton of neat things with them, but they're a neat deal. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.